Well, hello. I know it's been a while since I posted anything. I'm still alive. All is well. In this video, we'll sort of run through some of the things I've been doing. It's not all woodworking, so apologies for that. A little bit of it will be just stuff that I've been doing with the fam, that sort of thing. So bear with me. We will get to a project. We'll also get to an update on one of the bigger projects I've been working on, which is working on my garage and adding some new lumber storage, which is pretty neat. At least for me. It's neat for me. But before we get to all of that, I think I have around 90 subscribers, maybe 91, something like that. So I just want to say thanks. I appreciate that you've subscribed and that you're paying attention and watching some of my stuff, and a few of you are leaving comments and that sort of thing, so it does mean a lot. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to pay attention to what I'm doing, so it's meaningful. So just wanted to say that, as do it is. I'll show you what I've been working on real quick. I made quite a few of these little rocking sharks. Really nice birch plywood. Made a bunch of these a while ago. Took a bit of a break. Made another one. Sold it. Made another one. And I'm selling this one. I have a collection of about 50 big old logs that I have to mill up. A whole lot of rock maple and a few yellow birch. So I got a bunch of that out of the way. Really impressed with the cuts. My wife and I made 2 cool sets of these flower pots. I think it's yellow birch and rock maple. And they're a Mother's Day gift for my mom and for my mother-in-law. A fun little project. And for Father's Day, we went for a road trip, had some good food, and spent some time at the skate park. My dad came over and helped the boys work on the ATVs. Both needed a gear oil change. And my kids got a good start on their mountain bike dirt track. And we installed a cool soccer net in the backyard. And this is the real project that's been slowing me down. This is my garage as it was, and my little sketch for how I want it to be. You've seen all the lumber completely filling up my garage, little pieces of wood, slabs, and all that good stuff. Gotta build a little lean-to and move all that wood out. I started by putting in the footings, and here in Nova Scotia we have to dig 4 feet down to avoid the frost. I used my little John Deere for the job, and it worked really well. I put the back footing in first, and then the front footing, which I hit bedrock, so I had to drill some holes and put some pins in the ground, and then a third footing in the middle. I wanted to maintain the pitch of the roof, so I just extended the roof rafters out. Once the footing's cured, I put in the posts and then a big header across all 3. At this point, I could start lining things up, cutting my bird's mouth, and getting all the rafters installed. On that exterior wall, which is now going to be an interior wall, I removed all the siding because that's going to become my lumber storage wall. It was just as well anyway, because you can see the OSB was rotten, basically from the foundation to maybe 12 to 15 inches high. And then it's time to put on the metal roof. I chose black because, well, the rest of the roof is black. So thank you, Scotia Metal, for an amazing roof. I tore off that rotten OSB and replaced it. And then I just put up some tar paper right on top of the Tyvek, just because I like the look of the black wall that'll be behind my lumber storage rather than the more construction-y looking Tyvek. And you can see there in the photo that I've also started framing in the walls. I got the back wall done and part of the side wall done. And I just put up some Tyvek to weatherproof everything, and then started milling some lumber, just 1x boards for a board and batten sort of look. Started the lumber storage wall, which is just 2x4s with holes in it for black iron pipe. On the inside, things look very different. I'm going to be putting in a wood stove so we don't freeze our butts off during the winter anymore, and I gotta muck around with my dust collection because it takes up an awful lot of floor space. I want to move the blower motor up into the attic so it's much quieter and takes up less space, so I have to rerun all the plumbing, and I'm also going to vent it outdoors in the summer. And I'll vent my dust collector into my filter system here indoors during the winter. What do we got?
Hardwood.
That's some hardwood, yeah. And then is there softwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice chunk.
Heavy.
That's a chunk of beech.
Heavy.
It's yellow beech.
This is like just cool stuff. This is soft. I think this is.
That's hardwood there.
Yeah, it's hardwood.
Little trims. I collect wood, so I don't like any of it to go away.
Hardwood stuff too.
Yeah, these are my collection of dry slabs.
And then this is a bunch of scraps.
A bunch of scrap, little pieces.
Little pieces.
Little random pieces.
And then this is cool colored pieces.
Yeah, I got some cool colored stuff down there.
So we just layered it. We've just put it there. And just
Yeah, so nice new metal roof, extended down just right off the end. And then all that siding I milled myself from logs I picked up at a friend's house. That's right. Everything's all hurricane tied down. Get some wind here in the fall. And then let's just go to the back here. It's still messy back here. Got lots of cleaning up to do, but I'll get to that. Yeah, so the siding there. That's the original garage. Yeah, so I basically just continued the roof down. I know it doesn't leave a lot of headroom down this end, but I was quite okay with that. So we'll head into the garage and you can have a look at what that looks like. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. And we are in. All right, so show us where the lumber storage used to be. And again, this is still a big mess in here, but that's okay. We're working on it.
here. Oh.
That whole wall.
Here.
That was totally full, so now I'm gonna be able to get
See this?
could not see that. So what's the coolest feature that we've added?
The dust collector. It used to be
Just this
right
big
here.
monstrosity.
The motor was right here.
Yeah.
Really loud.
And the filters.
Yeah, but we put it right here, and we're hoping to move that TV.
Yep.
And we're gonna hang it down from right here because we're putting a couch right here.
Yep.
And to heat it up, we're gonna use this.
Nice wood stove. It sucks in here, and it goes up, and then that's up in the attic up there is where the motor is, the blower fan. Sebastian,
Yeah.
you want to go pick a piece of wood for your teacher's gift? All right, let's do that. So now you're up to date. Let's get back to our regular scheduled program. A little CNC project for Sebastian's teacher.
But it's got all this.
Show me the other side. I'd plane that off. That's a nice piece. That one's pretty nice too, isn't it?
Yeah, but overkill.
As much as we like the other pieces, let's have our mind on being less wasteful.
Yeah.
All right. So we got our piece picked out. Just got a bit of planing to do, but that won't take very long. And then I'm gonna do a bit of cleaning up in the garage just so I can, I don't know, function a little better in there. And yeah, then we'll start CNCing, and this should go fairly quickly unless I screw up. It's actually been a while since I've ran the machine, so a little out of practice. Drinking swamp water.
Is it gross?
Actually, I really like it.
Can I try it?
Yeah, sure. What do you think? You know what it is? It's prune juice and club soda.
I like splatters.
And they are legit spiders?
No, they're insects because I have 6 legs.
Are spiders not insects?
No, an arachnid is a bug, but it's not an insect.
Okay, getcha. There. I am doing more of this clamping versus just screwing into my workpiece. So if you ask me, that looks pretty darn good. I really love that grain. That is beautiful. Let's move on to adding the text and cutting out the little V carve on like the stem of the apple, the leaf. All right, we got number 1 teacher. We got our little stem and our leaf, or at least the start of the stem and leaf. I have to pocket that out. I'm gonna put the 1/16, just like an end mill in, and pocket out that leaf and the stem. And then I'm just doing the profile cut with a 1/4 inch bit. Toss some oil on there, do the sanding, all that fun stuff. Sanding, then oil. And we'll be pretty much done. The little leaf and the stem turned out really nicely. So far, so good. Ready for the profile cut. I was gonna say it should be my favorite part. It's like, no, it is.
In the apple on the desk, he's the best, he's the best. Sebastian's home, Sebastian's home. Sebastian's the best whenever. Sebastian's the best whenever. Teacher walks in every day, sees that apple sitting there. Sebastian's home, Sebastian's home. Makes the children laugh and play when they see him wriggle away. Sebastian's home, Sebastian's home. Sebastian's the best worm ever.
Just keep doing your thing. We're gonna just, you do your thing. Alrighty. It's the father-in-law yelling at me. Tell me to do my thing.
Sebastian's home, sweet and safe from all the rain. In his apple he'll remain. Sebastian's home, Sebastian's home. Sebastian's the best worm ever. Sebastian's the best worm ever. You should see him when he peeks, little head that barely speaks. Sebastian's home, Sebastian's home. Children gather round to see happiest worm you'll ever meet. Sebastian's home, Sebastian's home. Sebastian's the best worm ever. Sebastian's the best worm ever. In that apple red and bright, Sebastian sleeps through the night. Sebastian's home, Sebastian's home. When the morning sun appears, Sebastian's been living here. Sebastian's home, Sebastian's home. Sebastian's the best worm ever. Sebastian's the best worm ever. Sebastian's the best worm ever. Sebastian's the best worm ever.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me where you live. Where you're from. I don't know. Tell me anything. I like the comments. They're fun. Tell me what you like about my videos. Tell me what I can do better. All that sort of stuff. Yeah. Sorry for some of the rambling beginning of the video. It took a little while to get into the project. But, life's cool and it's good to just talk about it. It's good to talk to your family and some of the things you do. So I thought I would just do that. Good to go. But anyway, yeah, so thanks for tuning in and God bless you.